Hi there, my name is Naveria and I welcome you to Call of Cthulhu. I know pretty much nothing about this game, as usual, but it is about Cthulhu and anything related to Lovecraft, I'm into it, so yeah. I've only watched, I can't call it a trailer because it's probably more of a teaser because there was no gameplay, but it looked pretty interesting and some of you guys already mentioned it to me, so I thought, why not check it out? And if it's a good game, we're gonna play it. Yeah, let's enter madness. What I noticed, the game takes its time loading, so subtitles on. Okay, that's all I wanted. New game. Empty slot. Okay. Chapter 1. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. So classic. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Okay, been a while since he had any cases. I like the picture. If the game looks like this, we're gonna be close friends. Oh, they actually gave me time to... I could read it. Okay, I will keep it in mind. Disgusting. Ugh. Intestines. Yeah. Usual controls. Just a moment. Okay. Well, it's creepy. So how exactly did we end up here? The game probably starts somewhere in the middle of the story, am I right? Or maybe we're playing as someone else, not the main character, I don't know. Doesn't run too smooth. Crouch, okay. I guess I need to crouch. A button to do stuff. Okay. Oh, it's dark. This misty fog. Maybe it makes a person see things, and nothing he actually sees is real. What is this? You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Come. I heard something. Hurricane lamp. Is it some kind of special lamp? What is this? Well, I like the choice of the music. Bolt cutter, how convenient. Actually, I could cut another one. Let's do it. Okay.
In my wake, pulled along, fate inescapably draws you on.
Okay, let's go back. Can we cut another one? Maybe they led to the same place, I don't know. Probably. Yeah. Okay. Is that a whale there? Kinda sounds like a music. Singing. Yeah, but it is. The closer I get, I can hear music.
What a putrid offering.
Is that Cthulhu speaking? I didn't know it can speak. Wait. Is it where I got up? There was a shark too. Maybe it just looks the same. But whale wasn't there, I think.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Hold to run? I need to run? Well, it doesn't seem like there's any danger. Maybe... Hello? Okay.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt
Is it
to
me?
change your destiny.
I'm one of them? Wait. That wasn't me. I'm confused. That other person that attacked them looked like them.
I hate whiskey.
Yeah, then why are you keeping drinking, huh? Jay. Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. So, what we saw happened to him, really? Despite the treatment, I think the original Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth started something like that too. I think the main character also had some memories that he tried to hold in the back of his head and not remember them. I should replay that game because I never finished it. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? What is this? Skills? Oh, it says skills. Sanity. Mental trauma. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. So, what he has as bad memories is memories of the war, but not what we saw, because what we saw was not real. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than the real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine, for the moment. A cult. Now this is interesting. Lost Battalion. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Yeah. This place has its charm.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Oh.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
At least the voice acting is very good in this game. I like this voice.
I used to be an avid reader.
Good for you. But why used?
I used to be an avid reader.
Yeah, you have some books in here, I see. Not that much, actually. What's this? What's this bottle?
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. Well, because you are getting too used to them. That's what happens. You need to get more and more to have the same effect. And eventually it doesn't end well. Actually, this is better. I like it more. But I haven't checked the whole room yet. Wait.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Why? This reminds me of the Sherlock Holmes game.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Case solved. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case. But when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Wait, so you put in jail your own client? Did you get money for that case? After that?
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Yeah, it's hard to understand something like this. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. And especially back in those days, I guess it's not something common.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Whoever is ringing there is a very persistent person.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Do you hear? There's some music playing. I like it. I'm coming. Actually, wait. Is this whiskey? Aren't whiskey supposed to be dark? Don't drink.
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
I've already picked it up, I guess. I pressed J before and that's what I read there. Okay, I'm coming, I guess.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
No.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
Oh.
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh. We have to allocate our skills, am I right? Only 8? What is CP? Allocate your character points. Character points, that is CP. Each character point allows you to improve the score of the skill. Whoa! So it's like 6 to just improve the skill? Strength. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Is that even important? Well, I am no doctor, I guess. I don't need that. Occultism. Okay, these two need 2 pieces. I'm gonna go for them just because of that. And maybe occultism, because... Or psychology. It also needs... The choice is between eloquence, occultism, and psychology, because they all have need 4 points, which I have left. Akira! Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior, or on the analysis of objects. Akira! This asshole. Be nice! Elegance represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. I think I'll go for this. that my occultism level is very low. I'll go for this. I think it's more important. Yeah. Validate. No? Yeah, that's all I could do. Character creation. That's not a character creation when you just choose your
Thank you
skills.
for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I
Wait,
ask a sensitive
there
question?
was strength.
What's wrong?
This means
As
I'm
you
gonna
know,
fight?
We wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy
Yeah,
of the
come on,
public
man.
protection,
If you're
and we
getting
might get you on
paid,
the payroll.
just do it.
Mr. Pierce, used to...
I'm coming.
They might be important for those people that are asking for help, right? We get to finally see our character.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Excuse me.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes.
He's a detective,
please.
not a
All right.
psychologist.
I'll look at your picture.
I think you need to
That's all you've got?
contact another
The painting?
person.
I placed a
For
file
that
on your
matter.
desk. It contains everything
Just
I have
saying.
on the affair.
And I'm pretty sure my psychology skills are not that good. J. Examine the painting. Okay.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
It looks like that person in his dream, right? And the woman is probably his daughter.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Wait. Is that father of the family? Because he looks like you. A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. So sad, whole family.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
What about her mental fragility?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean?
Maybe
by
one of those things
I
she
never knew
thought
what
she
she
saw
meant by
made
that.
her.
My daughter was an
Set up a
enigmatic
fire.
figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Isn't a little bit too much asking from... Well, I'm a detective, I guess. Something's not right with the story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover
He actually
it.
told you about it just a second ago.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse.
That's right.
And you think...
That is what... Go to
Why it's still highlighted? I've already asked it twice. Okay, I guess
think
that's
I'm
all.
beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right.
If you say
I'll
so.
take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming
That's
from a
probably
man
a
in your
beginning of
situation.
the
Something's queer,
dark story.
but it's not like I have a choice.
Yeah, you need to take the case.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
It's secondary objective to find out the story,
I used to be an
information
avid
about
reader.
it, but let's do it, I guess.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts. Massachusetts is the place I always wanted to at least travel to once, since I played Alone in the Dark, the new
I just hope that I can find
the
a
new
boat
nightmare.
able to take me to dark water.
Okay. What's that? Why is this sound? A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known to the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Okay. I just got medicine progression? Good. Good. Oh, so that's how I do it. I could just... Okay, leave. Darkwater Port. Chapter 2 already. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for the Pierce's investigation. So that's the Darkwater place? Okay, I see that this game is gonna like a lot of green color. Am I right? We're about to see if it's gonna be green right now. Scary. A game by Cyanide Studio? Cyanide? Don't think I know it.
We're almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy.
Just a
You know what?
tragedy.
Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Do I
Understood.
really need to go to the bar?
I'm going
Can
for
I
a
just
look
go
around the docks.
to you? Yeah, a lot of green. Color. This place looks so eerie. It doesn't look real. Welcome to Darkwater. Oh, so talking to Fitzroy is the main objective. Who's Bradley? Ah. It's the bar owner, probably. Okay. Hello. Are there any fishes in here? Okay.
Let the police do their work.
What happened here?
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know. Or you'll pay for it,
Eh.
for sure.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
You can't understand.
And how
You're
did
not
it end up
sailors.
here?
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Oh,
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody
Are you
listens to
guys-
us anyway.
brothers,
That's no
you look
way to treat an
so
old man.
similar.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
Is this the same face?
You can't
Hi.
understand. You're not sailors.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not
Akira.
sailors. It's a sign.
Was it loud? I'm
There's
sorry.
something.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no
I'm
way
sorry
to
for
treat an old
the
man.
shaking my
Oh
cat
yeah. He's gonna get us
Jammed.
into trouble.
on the table.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Why they don't want the fish back in the water?
Pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
What's going on here? Maybe I should not get involved.
Don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
There's nothing for you here either.
Rat.
Beat it.
Even a poxed limpet. You think we don't know what you're
There's
doing?
nothing for you here either.
The fog?
Beat
Now
it.
shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
People are so nice in here. Well, at least they are way nicer than in the dark corners of the earth, that's for sure.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
I don't even know what it is. Hi.
Hey,
Wow.
be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Oh, you're talking about me? Hold to test strength. Well, he didn't show respect.
That guy was looking for trouble.
Did I
So
fail?
choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey,
No.
buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up and tab. Others pay.
I don't really want to drink.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She? I'm looking for the warehouse 36.
You know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
Damn, that's
not
creepy.
all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
So you don't think she was talented?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers.
Everyone
and we
has
said to
their
ourselves,
tastes.
who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself.
For a strong
Make
man
up your
like
own
you,
mind.
to be scared of just a painting of a woman, really? Come on, man.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Stranded whale? Yeah, why did you call your bar like
The
that?
Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy.
Oh, are
The
you?
name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
No, I don't need to
That'll
drink.
be all for now.
And since these people are not very happy with me coming here, I probably really don't want to have anything from their hands, like any drinks or food. Nuh-uh, thank you. Yeah, so calm now, huh?
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
Asylum stuff?
My God.
Of course there is an asylum. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up in that one.
The girl doctor.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness. Until it finds a new reader.
Oh, I think this guy needs to take a shower and change his clothes. It's probably been a while since he ever did it. And all these cuts on his skin and tattoo? What? He's a crazy one.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all.
Algernon Drake.
Pure knowledge.
I like games because you can find out the name of the person without even asking him about it.
She will get us into trouble.
I know.
What are they? Oh, that scared me. The guy in the window. What are you guys talking about? Something shady? Oh, these guys look like they're having fun.
Do you like our song?
Very much.
We're true sirens.
Oh,
We may
if
not be
sirens were
pros,
like
but
this.
We give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were
It would have been nice because no one would have died
Darkwater Island.
because of them. End of whaling?
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
And you guys are happy about that? They are extinct now. Because of you. Do you realize that? What is this song?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Stranger. Okay. Oh, hello there, lady. I've noticed you before. And are you alone there? No, you're not. Who's that creep sitting next to you? Standing. Locked. You guys have no toilets here? I guess they use outside as a toilet.
What you looking at, stranger?
She can certainly put them away. What? Nothing?
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Whatever. Such a nice woman.
She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
I bet I will visit that asylum. I mean, it would be such a waste if I didn't. It's supposedly a horror game, right? I hope. So far, it kind of feels like investigation game, which makes sense because I'm a detective. What is
Fishing
this?
equipment. Could do with some rust remover. Fishing equipment.
You want to take it?
Could do with some rust remover.
They actually have toilets. That's nice.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Ugh.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Scylla, it's the name of the ship we arrived on.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Carrier? Carrier. Probably. Huh. Who is that woman, really? And that bartender, he mentioned she, which is probably that woman. How does he know it's Cat? Maybe it's not. Maybe that woman is not Cat. I mean, we didn't even ask her name, right? And I kind of assumed it's just her. How does everything make a green light here? Hi.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Why?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? How is that supposed to help me? Where is he? Damn, you move silently like a ninja. I'll just take a look around. Volume 2. Did I get upgraded in my skill? No? Yeah, it seems like it's better for me to check everything I can.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
This is a photograph of a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy. Is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Could it be him? Well, it says photograph of Captain Fitzroy, but I didn't notice that he has a broken wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Why is this broken like this? What happened? Why fix this stuff? Well, his leg looks alright to me.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah,
No
I saw
lie.
that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Are you
I
happy
don't
now?
remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I don't know. Do they?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
I guess I checked that
Indeed, maritime
book in
activities ceased
in my
altogether
office.
at the end
That's
of the
why I
last
know about it,
century.
right?
I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
This photograph looks strangely like you.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
It was inside the
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was
table,
you,
though, which
but
I
with a
probably
wooden
shouldn't
leg.
have seen.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Oh,
Your father.
John Fitzroy.
looks
captain
exactly
of the
like you,
Scylla.
huh?
His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I think I've seen it. I saw a killer whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Then wounds are natural.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
Why are they putting it back into the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
Well,
To look into
if
the real
it's
cause
there,
of its
who
death,
cares?
at
It
least.
can eat the rest of the whale because it's already dead. Now, what is this miraculous catch?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Is it? Haven't seen it. Who is Cat?
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
That's
Are you being
true.
blackmailed?
Not
I mean,
exactly, no.
People
That
would get
shyster wants to make us
angry
pay
at you if you do
protection
that.
money.
With
Usually.
any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
But there were
You know
some
who the
people
building belongs
that
to,
don't
don't you?
let me go. Maybe now I can. I don't know.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
I think I've done everything I could here.
I
Leave.
shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
There was something I could gain 1 point. Character point. Good. Another RPG I'm playing. He said that there should be a story somewhere on the wall of the... Was there 4 of them before? Well, as I thought, the way is open now. Where's the story?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Are these arrows? Really? Where's the... Oh, maybe didn't I check it?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Wow. Pretty sad place, huh? 21st May 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. The cetacean? Cetacean? I'm sorry, I don't know that word. That is already being called the miraculous catch, covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told the frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with your friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Oil?
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
She will do it again. Oh, the girl, doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
You again? What can I get you?
I don't know, can I ask you something else, I guess?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
I'm pretty sure I already asked him about it. But why is it highlighted?
That'll be all.
Can I talk to this woman? Because I think that's Cat.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
Whatever. I'll just go on my business. I can go now. Isn't this place nice? By the way, can I save the game? No, only checkpoints. Well, now that I know that I can fight, because Because in the skills there's strength. It would be nice if I could save the game when I want to.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
You're not scared of their boss?
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I'm not getting into her business. I'm here to find out about what happened to the family.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Look, there's a building there, up there. Wow. I wish I could go there. Is that the warehouse? The spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden, Is that the warehouse I'm looking for?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Huh. This lever activates the mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Oh, how convenient.
I could
I
use
just
this
found
old
it.
winch to lift the grating.
Come on. What do I do? Do I need something else?
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Anything else?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Okay, this means I found everything I could. At least the game gives me a hint about it. Right now I feel like I'm playing Sherlock Holmes game. Which I actually like, because I liked a couple last of Sherlock Holmes games. Doesn't really matter, I guess.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Do it.
Ugh.
Whoa. There is a green light down there. I don't feel like going there. Well, the green light is everywhere, so... This place is bizarre. Oh, no, 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 don't lose your... mind, not mind, consciousness. What? I can't stay here or what? This doesn't look safe.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Yeah, you better hope. I hope so too. Oh damn, man. I thought I heard something. Water. I don't like water. Oh. I'm gonna sneeze. Or not. Wow. That was unexpected, actually. For a second I thought I was dead there. Maybe I was supposed to run away. No, I guess not.
This is primitive.
Yeah, I bet he would have different comments if I had a higher skill in occultism, which is damn great. I guess there is a high replayability in this game. If you go for different skills, you can get different dialogues and stuff. Well, sure, it won't change the main story, I guess. It usually never does. Because it would take to them a lot of effort from developers. Yeah. They see me, is that alright? Oh, I see something.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
What happened? Light it up. Thank you. What was that? My controls are so bizarre. Reconstruction? What do you mean?
What happened here?
Blood? Ooh. Is he naked?
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Could be. Oh, what is this?
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Well, I guess it's way less money to just buy a painkiller than to pay for a whole rent or for a house.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
I have no idea. Don't ask me. So, are we done here? I think I've checked everything. I just don't know what new clue memorized, but what exactly? This place didn't change. I mean, oh, it looks just exactly the same. What was the point of that? Of what I did just now?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Threaten him? Oh, come on. Someone else is interested in Hawkins.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting.
Why would anyone do that?
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
Me too.
Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Well, I asked directly that I came here and I came to the warehouse.
Clear the passage or
I
I'll
don't
shut you up
understand
for
why
obstruction.
it's such
Officer
a problem.
Bradley.
I'm a detective.
You've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on
We are
my
going
turf?
to the mansion now?
I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this
Is it some kind of remake of the
Look behind you.
Call of
at the top of
Cthulhu, the
ridge.
Dark Corners of the Earth? Because it does remind
the
me about
building?
it. The story is a bit different, but
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come
Mansion.
on. We got some driving to do.
we also did enter some house in the beginning of that game. Chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Only garden? I want to see the mansion itself. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. I'm surprised that he actually is. Widen your smile. And he has this scar on his cheek. Is she connected to that scar?
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion.
This place is perfect.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I thought the mansion burned in the fire.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is.
Who's Silas?
Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Caretaker. Silas is caretaker, and why is he still here?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Well, in overall, these trees don't look like they've been getting a good care of, taken care of. Never mind. This place is falling into ruin. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I guess I do. You seem to know the place well.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law
I
enforcement
really
error,
don't understand
then
why
it's up
would
to the
someone
police to
do
make
that.
good its mistake.
So
Anything else?
paintings have some powers or something? Anything I should be wary of?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he
well,
be
if
a
you
problem?
say so.
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah? Okay.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Of course, why not? He seems like a nice guy, and I'd like some help.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
And I guess I do need... This guy will die, won't he? Or he's gonna try to kill me, I don't know. Don't leave me! Where did he go? Wait there. I want to go there. I guess we're about to see Silas. Oh, this place is beautiful. I really hope we're gonna see insides of the place. It's are those moonlight rays? Because, well, I guess there is some moonlight, but okay. I laid me down and sleep. I waked, for the Lord sustained me. Creepy.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined, but the architecture seems too recent.
Too recent? But he said the house is very old. Probably built at the time of the first settlers. So something doesn't add up. What? What? Why the music? Oh. It's a little cemetery here. They were actually buried in here? Why the vases are broken? Near only Charles's grave. What happened? Ah, my nose is itchy.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that.
Well, he might... The
Lord,
place is huge. He might have not
have pity on this poor
known
family.
what happened here. But look, the vases are not touched near other graves. Only near Charles's. That's so strange.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
If they're fresh, why he didn't clean up this mess?
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Yeah. How old was he? 11. So it's 1924 year right now. Are you done? Let's go. Is he coming? Well, my objective says reach Hawkins Manor, so I'll go. I guess he'll catch up. What? This place is perfect. I love it. It looks so strangely abandoned, like no one has been living here, but it's been like a few months, 3 months he said.
This entrance is still in use.
Oh, I couldn't enter another place? I just wanted to look around.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy,
oh my
sir,
god!
all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're sick! Where's the officer?
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Put down the axe, and I'll forget that you threatened a cop.
Show your badge, cop, and then we can talk.
You don't need to see my badge.
You're a bad liar, city boy. For the last time, tell me why you're here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation.
It's his daughter that died, you
I just
know.
need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
This man is
Go on,
insane.
then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Where's the police officer? Why the hell is he leaving me here? He didn't hear the screams. Dear God. I almost got killed right now. He stands there. What the fuck?
Pierce, shall we enter?
Are you kidding me?
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
He
You're
almost
right.
killed me. And I'm not gonna mention that, of course. Little asshole. He tries to play with Nola and she doesn't like it. Okay.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
So romantic. Tak. Chapter 3, Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Isn't that supposed to be E after X? Never mind. Pierce and Bradley managed to calm him down. And Bradley? And Bradley? What? Finally, get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They entered the building looking for the scene of the fire. I really want to see it, actually. Just a moment.
Who left this light on?
Don't leave me alone. Left the light on? Probably Silas, right? Oh, this place. I'm gonna enjoy every moment staying in here. Ah, wait, don't leave me. It sounds creepy. Do you hear it? No.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
What is this? It has eyes. What is this? Ew. Nola, don't.
What kind of meat is this?
Yeah, I'd like to know what the hell is this? Is this Cthulhu head?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
How do you know that? No, lad, don't touch anything. Oh my god.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Didn't like what she
Something
cooked.
happened at this table. An argument?
Why?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins
Yeah,
family
game
life.
really
Well, we
reminds
don't
me
have
of
all
Sherlock
day.
Holmes games. A
The
lot.
scene of the fire is next door.
But I can't say that's a bad thing because, yeah, as I mentioned, I enjoyed them. A slow investigation filled with eerie atmosphere. What can be better?
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Yeah, wait.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself. Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself.
Cute. Nola!
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Pyramids.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Sorry, my cat. Oh, dear God. That's...
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
horrible.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Was he the cause of death?
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
True. Maybe she covered it in some special, I don't know, something that prevented it from burning.
They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
I don't know. You can't really prove it because it's been 3 months at least since the fire took place, so they could have stopped at any moment after. Or even before, who knows, maybe. Yeah.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
You dropped her here? That's sick. I can't leave the place.
Did someone escape the fire?
The father of the family. Who else could have?
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
The fire wasn't just an accident.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
They had a fight. I think so. Looked like it.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
And which way is it? Are you using eyeliner? That doesn't suit you, man. Don't do that.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
We need a permission for this?
This door is locked.
I can see that. Are all the paintings from her? Whoa. It looks like the reality is turning apart. Rats. History of medicine. Yes, please. Oh, I have 7 points available. The medicine and occult skills can only be improved by object discovered in the environment. Damn it, if I knew it, I would put into occultism probably. Because, yeah, only items really. Too bad. Too bad. But I have some 7. I can go for strength or elegance. Spot hidden. Represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. What do you mean? I didn't really get the last... What does it mean for me? Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene. This sounds like a very needed skill. I'll go for the next level, yes. Psychology. Yeah, let's go with this. Yeah, I think. I'm not sure. But I've already done it, so... Wait, where did he go? Damn, he moves fast. Isn't the game on the pause when I'm in my journal?
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
So the vermin is the father of the family. He's still alive. He escaped. How did they not know this? Wait, where did he go? Man, don't leave me. How the police not know it? I mean...
The lyrics of the drunken sailor.
Who?
The sea shanty.
Who did they bury?
This door is blocked from
if
the
he's
outside.
alive. Oh, there he is. Let's check the second floor, maybe. Nope. Too bad.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
What was that?
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
That's a library. It's huge.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects. Did you hear that?
Yeah. This picture is scary. It's probably just because of the darkness.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Yeah, you've read about it already. Human body. Medicine progression. Good. Wine.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
But it still looks so good.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Moby Dick. Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading.
Can't
for
see
any
how popular
whaler, I
it
guess.
was in this place. So we're going to the next floor? No, we can. Okay. Thought I saw something.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Scylla, the name of the ship, right?
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Is it really? Well, this one just looks interesting.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Must admit it, I never read it. I probably should. Did you hear that? Wait, haven't I been down there? It's blocked. Oh, it's blocked, but now I can go. But you know what? If you really wanted to, you could probably get over this stuff. Just saying.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Vellard. Scared children, huh? Damn. I think it sounded like music, no?
Locked.
Oh my god, it's so dark. Oh, no. Wait. Turn it on. I'm afraid of darkness, okay?
The boys' room.
It's like he built the house out of the books. Cute.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Is this the kids' drawings? These are not the drawings the kids should have.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
You had trouble falling asleep, huh? Nola, she's about to jump. I'm sorry, she touched the mic. Oh, baby. You didn't have problems jumping down before. Go. You're blocking the screen. Guess I'll have to look at another. When she does. So are we done here? Can't tell.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
I've checked it.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Guess I'm done with this. Creepy. It's like she poured water and there's someone appearing, huh? No? The sound is like someone is running around. Can I open this?
This door is locked.
Someone went there, look.
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment. Perfect.
Oh, too bad they didn't have some kind of mechanic for lock picking. It would be interesting. So it must be his bed. No? No. It's a painting room. No? Did he say they were trapped in painting room? But then again, he said it started in a dining room. The information is kind of... Maybe I didn't get it right. I don't know.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Well, maybe there was time when they did. Oh, this is just so beautiful.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
I wonder, was it her? Or him.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Returned. Gift.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling as a at a premium price. Your percentage of this most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend, who was the first to recognize your genius. And finally, aid to the world. Maximilian L. Affectionately. A little bit too warm, wouldn't you say? These marks again.
Locked.
Who left them? Locked, but don't you have a lockpick?
Bradley? Is that you?
But it was locked. I've checked it. Why would someone open it? Wanted me to enter? That's not good. Oh shit.
You! Stop!
Why are you so slow?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far. This door is blocked from the outside.
I'll cover you.
No, let it be this one. Why not? Oh, my lamp can't hold forever? Damn, that's not fair.
This door was closed earlier.
I also didn't investigate that place. Damn, looked like attic or something.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure.
I already can tell you how he got out. It's so obvious. But first, oil reservoir your lamp has been refilled. Okay, so I have to refill it. Means I'm probably gonna stick to this flashlight for the rest of my flashlight. How do you call it? This thing you use to smoke. The one I'm holding. Anyway, I'm gonna stick to it for the rest of the game.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Nope. Not now. I guess
doesn't work.
I guess it's for
As
this.
if the bookcase has been moved several times. Seems like this came from a log.
A lot of reading here, huh? I need to know what's going on, so 1847. Oh, it's been a while. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. I referred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their set fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. We dropped anchor near the village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with the blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to human. It seems out an infernal song sends out. An infernal song. Hamilton wants it. Bad idea. We've caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I've ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Oh. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Dark water, we have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memories. Strange. Empty hands? Didn't they? Runes.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
I also have runes in my home. I know they are used for predictions like cards, but
it looks like a
I
freehand
never
map
learned
of
to do
dark
that.
water.
Even though I do have
Certain areas
book
have been highlighted. I wonder
for
why.
that, but someone needs to read that, right?
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage.
You
I must
don't
find
say.
a way to activate the opening mechanism.
I already know. Force the gear train. Because I'm too stupid.
Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
I guess I'm... Yeah, if only I've put all the skill points into that.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins
into
knew
my
Captain Fitzroy
strength.
very well.
Interesting. With the third man. They seem close. This third man is a creep.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph.
Will you tell me?
Probably another friend of Hawkins. Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater's shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Nah, I don't think so. Not fully.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned temples.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles? Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
These letters have been opened, but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together by carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? He probably was not too of a loving husband.
It looks like an old seaway map.
They make up a journey. Don't
Looks
tell
like
me I
the
need to
navigational
repeat that.
paths described in the log. There must be a link with the seaway map.
I don't know.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Russian Empire. Would you like this? What?
Looks like it worked.
I had no idea, I must say. Just... Well.
Well done, Pierce.
Thanks.
Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler,
whatever.
right?
More like an adventurer, I guess.
Tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. I also wonder if I refused to go with Bradley. This cat. Would he really not go with me? I have a feeling we would not really have any choice there.
Secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Well, I am a detective.
Yeah. And he had a direct
And
means of
a
entry to
passage
the crime
hidden
scene.
behind the
We
shelf,
must find him.
bookshelf, really?
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
This is a entrance to the cult place, right? Well, anyway, we've been playing for too long now, and unfortunately we'll have to call it a day. Damn, I'm too curious to do this, but I have to do some things too, so yeah. I'm too curious. We're gonna play this game for sure. I wanna know what it's all about. I didn't expect it to be something like this, but I like how it turned out to be. A detective story with connection to Cthulhu. Calmed me in anyway. But yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I hope to see you next time, I guess. Bye.